Interestingly enough, it seems that RWBY will be going on an extra long hiatus, which is certainly not normal. There's actually two things I want to take a look at in this video, though, with you. Let's start with this. Here is the official post from roosterteeth.com. As you can see, it's a little long-winded. I'm not going to read the whole thing out loud. I'm going to give you a TLDR version. If you want to read the whole thing, feel free to pause the video or go to roosterteeth.com. Every volume, RWBY sees a mid-season break. However, this time it'll be a little longer than you're used to in order to continue making the show as good as we know it can be. And to truly support our team following the release of Volume 8, Chapter 7 on December 19th, we will go on a mid-season break, resuming with Chapter 8 on February 6, 2021. Now, if I recall, they usually go on about a 1 week or 2 week hiatus. I've never seen them go on something almost 2 months long. That's definitely out of the norm. Now, they go on to say that it's due to essentially working remotely, working from home, and still getting used to that sort of work environment, and you get the point, I suppose. What's interesting is that some people in the comments are confused because they're bringing up things like this. Reads, I thought Volume 8 was already finished, ? You guys said you were already beginning to work on Volume 9 a few months ago in terms of the script. Oh well, please be safe and have a nice break. We'll see you guys around February. And then this one says similar. I'm very confused. I remember reading earlier this year that production on Volume 8 was already done. Now, I've taken a look at some of the more outspoken RWBY members' Twitter accounts looking for that, because I thought I remembered reading that too. I haven't been able to find anything, and I've looked for articles as well, and I haven't found anything. Not saying it's not there. Maybe you guys can do a better job than I have digging that up. I'm actually behind schedule today anyway, so I'm kind of rushing this segment out. My fault for being behind schedule. Now let's move on. Do you remember when I covered this, if you tuned in, 8 myths about RWBY on YouTube? I went through this whole thing, and we dispelled a number of these so-called myths. Well, I have an update on this article because there's something comedic that occurred, or rather, didn't occur. Let me also rephrase. This is not really an article. This is from the roosterteeth.com blog itself, so an official Rooster Teeth post. And the funny part comes here, where this guy says, leave any questions in the comments. I'll reply to as many as I can. Yeah, I've never heard that one before. You know, Reddit AMAs come to mind. Take a look at this. People are calling that out. When you gonna start answering questions, Pumpkin? Because apparently this dude never responded to a single question. A response from another user. Clearly never. The entire article here is lie after lie, right down to the part where he claims he will answer our questions. Over a week later, and not a single reply to the valid concerns raised in these comments. Oh man, I wanted to end off on a comedic note because, well, it's 2 reasons. 1, it's just funny. And 2, it's a follow-up to, like I said, when we covered that a month ago or so. Anyways, that's all I got here. Again, apologies for being somewhat rushed at the moment, but I hope you enjoyed this update and all that jazz. Catch you next time.